With no more grunts left to fight, that means it's a straightforward path to Cyrus. Now, off-screen, I put the wise glasses on Gastrodon so that way its moves will do a bit more damage. I mean, the last time I fought Cyrus, I didn't take any damage. Probably because of luck. But this time around, I'm expected to take damage. Now, if you're playing Diamond and Pearl, this would be your first battle against Cyrus. It's kind of strange how the fight against him in Diamond and Pearl is so far flung into the game. Anyway, he's revealing his true intentions about his plan, which is creating a new world, but only for himself. If not, it can never be the complete and perfect world. Okay, I don't know what he considers to be the complete and perfect world. It can mean just about anything, given his evil intentions. Uniformly useless and incomplete, huh? Oh wow, we actually agree on something, because let's be real. The grunts are complete idiots. Example? Well, remember that one guy who was staring at the antenna for some reason? Yeah, you get my point. Okay, looks like he doesn't need Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf anymore, since they serve their purpose. Well, I'm still gonna rescue him nonetheless because it's the right thing to do. Not that he would know anything about that. So overall, he's planning to create a new world and forsake his underlings, and possibly the commanders too. Well, the commanders have authority over the grunts first of all, so I feel as though the commanders should get in on the action. Either that, or Cyrus just wants all the action to himself because of how selfish he is. He's above the commanders, so in my opinion, he should at least shed some light on his plan to the commanders. Okay, he's criticizing me for following my heart, and now he's going to make me regret it. Oh no, I'm so scared. Ooh. Well, anyway, I get to hear this awesome song again. That's good. Okay, he had 4 Pokemon last time, now he has 5 Pokemon. Starting off with Crobat. Now, as I said, I put the wise glasses on Gastrodon so that way its moves will do a bit more damage. Oh, U-turn? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, what is he going to send out in favor for Crobat? It is... Oh, Honchkrow? Oh, wow, that's rich. He just sent out Honchkrow right into the face of an Ice Beam attack. Okay, that wasn't very smart of him. Well, okay, I get to hit Honchkrow for free because I know for a fact that Honchkrow is going to outspeed Gastrodon if the circumstances were different. Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. Alright, who's next? It is... Oh, Magnezone? Okay, kind of strange why he would send out Magnezone in the face of a ground-type Pokemon, but whatever. Am I going to go first? Well, Magnezone is kind of slow, but Gastrodon is slower. Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was going to go first. Well, okay, I'll gladly take that. Well, even though I don't remember Magnezone's base speed by heart, I know for a fact that Gastrodon's base speed is pretty low. Alright, after Magnezone, who's next? Is it going to be Crobat again? Oh, Houndoom? Well, okay, I'm going to stay in with Gastrodon. Why not? Even though this could potentially be risky, because I seem to recall that this Houndoom has Nasty Plot as one of its moves, and that could be detrimental to me. Oh, Dark Pulse? Well, okay, if it's not going to go for a Nasty Plot, then okay, I'm alright with that. Oh, Life Orb? Well, okay, I wasn't expecting that. No wonder it did so much damage. Well, Houndoom's defenses aren't all that stellar, especially its physical defense, but I think it does have some special defense to work with, but it wasn't enough to save it. Okay, now is Crobat going to come back out? Okay, yes it is. Okay, I'm going to stay in because, hey, why not? Okay, we already saw U-turn, so what else is it going to do? Oh, Brave Bird? Okay, I gave Gastrodon some defense, that way it can take strong hits like that. Alright, how much is that going to do? Oh yeah, that was quite a bit of damage. Now, previously I was saying that I put the Wise Glasses on Gastrodon so that way its attacks will do more damage, because without it, I'm not really sure if Ice Beam would one-shot it. Okay, well, good thing Ice Beam did one-shot it. Well, even if Crobat did survive, I'm pretty sure it would have gone for Brave Bird again, and the recoil damage would kill it. Okay, here comes Weavile, so I'm going to go with Lucario for this one. Now, this Weavile doesn't have a Focus Sash, so yeah, it's going to go down in 1 hit. In my opinion, it really should have a Focus Sash, so that way it can at least do something. I mean, I know it's fast and everything, but still. It can at least get in 2 hits instead of 1 hit. Aerial Ace? Okay, I think that, I don't think that was a lot of damage, even though it does have Technician for an ability. Yes, you heard me right. In this game only, as I said before, Weavile gets Technician, which is a pretty nifty ability for it to have. And down it goes, given how Weavile has acquired weakness to fighting, and also because its defenses aren't all that good. And that's it, that was the battle against Cyrus. But the job isn't over quite yet, because I'll be fighting Saturn after this. Not immediately after this battle, but after this little cutscene here is over. You know, it's kind of strange how the last person I'm fighting here is Saturn. I mean, Cyrus is the boss of Team Galactic, so you would think that he would be the last person I'm going to fight here. But whatever, it is what it is. Okay, now I believe he's going to give me the Master Ball after he stops talking. And last video I did say I was going to use the Master Ball to capture Giratina. Why? Well, go back to the previous video and you'll realize why. I mean, there are other legendaries to consider, but yeah, as I said last video, I'm going to use the Master Ball to capture Giratina. Okay, I'm not really sure why he's giving me the Master Ball. I mean, if he had it, then he could use it to capture whatever legendary Pokemon he wants, and then he could potentially be unstoppable. I don't make Pokemon my friends or partners. You know, it's very ironic that he's saying that because, well, he does have a Crobat on his team, and last time I checked, Golbat evolves if its happiness is maxed out. So, yeah, it's kind of strange how he's saying that he doesn't make Pokemon his friends or anything. Okay, now he's going to tell me to take the War Panel ahead, so that way I can save the Pixie Trio, while he makes off for Mount Cornet. Yeah, I'll be following him as soon as I'm done here, so yeah, I'll join him as soon as I can. Okay, he's going to say that he's going to create his new world. Well, good luck with that. But first, I need to go heal. I'll be right back. And we're back. Now, there are a few things that I want to look into, such as this warp pad over here, which leads to this room. This is the same room where Cyrus did his little speech, although I don't think there's anything of interest there, so I'll just move on. Okay, down here we have some barriers, which will go away once you rescue the pixies, and over here we have a Razor Claw. So for those of you that are using a Sneasel, you're now free to evolve it right now without having to wait until Victory Road just to get one, assuming it's nighttime of course. Now this room. I don't know why, but it feels like I'm in some sort of mad scientist laboratory, given the atmosphere and the music. I mean, I've seen plenty of cartoons where there's a mad scientist laboratory, although I don't think it looked anything like this. There is something suspended in a green fluid. Well, what is it, a brain? I mean, that's the first thing I probably see in a mad scientist laboratory, given how it's supposed to be creepy looking, and you'll probably see unusual things as well. Oh yes, off screen I gave both Lucario and Gastrodon Lucky Eggs because, well, I don't think Saturn is as tough as Cyrus, so those two should be fine without holding any move boosting items. Okay, Mesprit was on the left, Uxie's in the middle. It appears to be suffering with eyes squeezed shut. Aren't its eyes always shut? Hence the reason why Brock was the one to see it at Lake Acuity. Well, actually, more like its spirit. Okay, Azelp's on the right, and we have Charon and Saturn in the middle. Now, before I fight Saturn, I'm just going to put Honchkrow up first, since I believe Saturn leads with the Bronzong. But first, let's see what Charon has to say. Okay, looks like he's thinking out loud. It's been a while since we last saw Charon. I get that he's Team Galactic's newest commander, but he really doesn't do a whole lot. You don't even get to fight him. Which begs the question, why was he put in this game to begin with? Well, if I were to take a wild guess, maybe to make the game a bit more interesting in some sort of way. Anyway, he's pretty confident that Cyrus' plan will work, but just like everyone else, he has no idea what Cyrus is really planning. Beloved leader, huh? Okay, looks like he likes to kiss Cyrus' ass, just like all the other commanders, especially Mars and Jupiter. But as for Saturn, on the other hand, well, I take it not even he knows what Cyrus is really planning. I mean, he's the second in command of Team Galactic, so he should at least know something. But instead, he's left in the dark just like everyone else. But for the case of Charon, well, as we learned a long time ago, he recently joined Team Galactic, so it's only fitting that he doesn't know too much about Cyrus' plan. But for Saturn, yeah, I feel as though he deserves to know what's going on with Cyrus' plan. Okay, that button behind Saturn, I can only push it once I beat him, and once I push that button, that's going to release the Pixies. But first, I have to get past Saturn's team of 6 Pokemon. Okay, as I said, he starts off with Bronzong, which I believe has Reflect as one of his moves, which is why I want to take it down as soon as possible, otherwise Reflect is going to make the battle a lot more hard for me. Okay, even though Bronzong is pretty sturdy, Honchkrow still hits pretty hard, so hopefully Night Slash one-shots this thing. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm not really sure if I really need that critical hit, but okay, I'll gladly take it. Okay, who's next? It is Octillery. Okay, I'll go over to Torterra for this one. Now, the last time I faced this Octillery, Razor Leaf missed at the worst possible time, so I hope that doesn't happen again because I believe this Octillery has Blizzard as one of his moves, and I definitely don't want Torterra to take that kind of attack. Okay, good. For a second I thought it missed. Now, I don't think Octillery's defenses are all that good, so this Razor Leap should put it down. Alright, there we go. I definitely did not want Torterra to take a blizzard to the face. Alright, who's next? Magmortar? Alright, I'll go over to Gastrodon for this one. Now, I believe this Magmortar is holding a choice item. I don't quite recall which one it is, but yeah, it is one of the choice items. So I guess you could use that to your advantage, depending on what move Magmortar decides to go with. Oh, Psychic? Okay, it's pretty unusual seeing Magmortar, of all things, use something like Psychic. Yeah, Pokemon like Magmortar and even Electivire, they learn moves that you don't really expect them to learn. Okay, Magmortar is not the sturdiest thing around, so one Surf and it should go down. Alright, there we go. I do like Magmortar, but its defenses could be better. Okay, after Gastrodon gains a level up, who's next? It is... oh, Alakazam? I'm going to do something risky here and go with Lucario. I could go with Torterra, but I'm pretty confident that Lucario can outspeed Alakazam, given my level advantage. Although if I'm wrong, then I'm liable to take a super effective Focus Blast to the face. Okay, good. Lucario goes first. Well, I figured as much given my 20 level advantage. Okay, Alakazam's defense really sucks, so yeah, it's only fitting that it goes down one hit thanks to the crunch. Alright, who's next? Is it Toxicroak? Oh, Rhyperior? Okay, I'll go back to Gastrodon for this one. Yeah, sure, Gastrodon is pretty slow, but I'm pretty sure Rhyperior's speed isn't all that good either. Also, my level advantage is something to think about. Okay, I'm going first. Well, unfortunately, I did want to see what moves this Rhyperior knows, but since I went first, I'm not going to find out. Although, I am wondering, does this thing have Solid Rock for an ability? If so, then looks like that didn't do anything for Rhyperior. Okay, last up should be his ace Pokemon, Toxicroak. I could stay in with Gastrodon, but I'll go with Honchkrow for this one since I'm liable to take 3 hits from Toxicroak. Oh yes, Toxicroak here is holding a Focus Sash, so that means, yeah, it is going to survive my Joe Pack, unfortunately. Oh yep, I saw Fake Out coming from miles away. Did it do that the last time I faced it? I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I last fought Saturn. Okay, Joe Pack, but unfortunately, as I said, Toxicroak is holding a Focus Sash, so that means it's going to survive my Joe Pack. Oh wow, a Pointless Critical to boot. Okay, what is it gonna go for? Oh, Gunk Shot? Okay, good thing it missed. Well, I'm not really sure how much damage I would have taken from Gunk Shot since, well, it is a pretty strong move and Honchkrow's defenses aren't all that good. I'm willing to bet a whole lot of damage, but given the fact that Gunk Shot is pretty inaccurate, yeah, I guess I kinda dodged a bullet there, so to speak. Okay, now that Saturn is defeated, he's gonna move aside so that way I can push that button and set the Pixies free. But before I do that, let's see what Kieran has to say, because I'm pretty sure he's not taking what's happening very well. Okay, he's baffled at the fact that Saturn and even Cyrus lost to me. Okay, now he's wondering if Team Galactic's plan will work, which it won't. Well, once he finds out that Cyrus's plan failed, he's going to take matters into his own hands and make sure that Team Galactic stays together no matter what. But that won't come about until later on in the game. Okay, press the button, and with that, the 3 Pixies are set free. Okay, now Saturn is going to tell me why he needed those 3 in the first place. Is to construct something called the Red Chain, which Cyrus is going to use to control Dialga and Palkia. In Diamond and Pearl, there was only one Red Chain to control one of the 2 legendaries depending on what game you're playing, but since Cyrus wants to control both Dialga and Palkia, they created 2 Red Chains. One constructed from the Pixie Trio, and the other one replicated through artificial means. You know, just hearing that the Pixies were used to make the Red Chain kind of reminds me of the climax of Legends Arceus, where you need materials from the Pixies themselves to craft the Red Chain, and then the 3 of them make the Red Chain for you once you reach the Shrouded Ruins. Okay, that green warp panel is going to take me to the ground floor, so that means it's a quick exit out of here, onward to a new universe. Yeah, I'm not really sure if anyone really believes that anymore. Okay, my next destination is Mount Cornet. Now, the area you want to go to either Hardhome City or Orberg City. If you try going to either Eterna City or Celestic Town, you're not going to go very far. Okay, looking at how much time I have, looks like I don't have a whole lot of time left to do anything else, so next time, oh boy, we begin the long and grueling trek up Mount Cornet. See you all next time. Peace.